Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Tarot reading for Saturday, May 3rd, 2025. It's a series of daily readings I am doing, partially as a challenge to myself, but most importantly as a memorial to a tarot reader and astrologer here on YouTube, whose name is Gregory Scott, who passed away sometime in the past 2 weeks. We have very spotty information as to what actually happened, but I wanted to do this as a memorial for him. He did daily tarot readings for many years that I would regularly watch, and they helped me a great deal. So let's look and see what the cards have for us. I'll draw a few cards here, and then I'll draw an oracle card at the end as sort of a punctuation. This is kind of what do we need to know as we get into Saturday, May 3rd, 2025. And I'm just going to I've already shuffled. I'm going to cut there. The other thing I do, it's a little unusual for some readings, for some readers, is I will use a pendulum. And I will use this pendulum for the first card. And it's already pulling hard to the right. Wow. Okay. What's going on here? Okay, it's right in here. This is for the first card of the reading. I don't think I've ever had a reading where it pulled that hard to the right that quickly. Yep, okay, actually touched the card. That's our first card. Thank you. All right. Then I am going to pull two more. One is right there. That one is the third. Wow, just like that. Bim, bam, boom. All right, what do we need to know for Saturday, May 3rd, 2025? This is the card from the pendulum. Temperance. Lovely Major Arcana card. Oh, by the way, I'm using the Smith-Wyatt Tarot deck. Smith-Waite. I don't know why I'm saying it that way. Smith-Waite Tarot deck. The artwork is by Pamela Coleman Smith. Temperance. Lovely. Major Arcana card. Some big themes happening on Saturday. A sense of blending multiple energies. Let's see what those energies are. 7 of Pentacles and a reversed 5 of Swords. Normally, maybe it was the way I turned it over. But I don't know. I'll watch the video back, but we're going to go with the reversed. And so let's look at the upright first. So what I'm seeing here or feeling, I really do feel this is reversed. Today is a day of really blending this. It feels like there's been some really hard work done over, maybe as you come into the weekend, it's a feeling of very good hard work done that you can look back at with a measure of pride and just that you were successful and that you're supposed to hold on to that, and that the conflicts that happened as you come into the weekend are resolving. They're settling. They are upright. It would be a little bit more perhaps a sense of defeat or a sense of someone taking something from you. But what I'm getting here is that this, especially with the Temperance card, is that today is a day to really reflect on what you are proud of. Reflect and settle into what you have been successful with, especially over the past few days. It almost feels like a settling in after the initial May Day Beltane energies, and the ability to blend that. Like, it may not have gone perfectly. Like, your week may not have gone perfectly, but now today, here on Saturday, I know some of you still use, some of us work on Saturday, some of us don't, but today really does feel like a day to temper what has happened and to work through the day and be very kind to yourself about what you have done well and what resolutions have come into play, and settling into that and learning from it and getting illumination and guidance and light from that information. It definitely doesn't feel like an active day of the work that's going to be done today feels like it's going to be very internal. And because you're going to be blending what you're proud of versus perhaps things that didn't work, things that maybe you're not proud of, but maybe you can be proud of how you handled them, and looking at your successes and the things that didn't go well. But even in the way those things didn't go well, it still brought a resolution and a sense of completion and finish to what's being worked on, what your focus is. The Temperance card really does overpower the other two cards right now. And this is very much a sense of bringing things into balance today, settling into taking what was and what is and bringing it into almost like settling it into a foundation for something you can work on further. I hope that makes sense. But it doesn't feel like today's a great day to spend some time in a quiet space. Spend some time thinking about the work that you've done well, how things are working for you in the physical, and being able to resolve and understand and bring things almost into a completion and maybe even a new beginning. And whereas sometimes I put the cards like this really does feel like it needs to be like this. The Temperance card really is the main card of the day. A day of balance, a day of alchemy, of understanding these dynamics as you sit and think, and maybe even look towards the month ahead or the week ahead, or as you go through your day. It's going to be a day of a lot of internal work as you blend from cup to cup, and you blend your way and get an understanding of your spiritual life in this physical world. Okay. Let me look at this a little more. Doing the numbers here, 7 and 5 is 12, and 14, that's 8. Gaining a sense of strength from that, gaining a sense, again, of foundation, of solidity. I feel like the Temperance card is very much a solid influence right now, but you have to take the time to work out the balances that are going on with you and with the energies that are present. There's been a lot done that you can be proud of. There is a lot done that you should review and look at and see your successes. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully that has helped for the day. I'm going to pull a quick card here. This is the Angels and Oracles deck from Kyle Gray. Really like this deck. I use it a lot in a majority of my readings. And we're going to go right, where am I going to go? Let's see. Let's go right here. Follow Star Ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. And again, it's that sense of listening. Yeah, it's that sense of listening. Listening to that higher self, that inner higher self. You can call it your inner angel, your higher self, your spirit guide. Letting them show you, letting yourself show you how this blending can occur today. It does feel like a day of sort of settling in and feeling like a flow of energy today, and in a gentle way. Yeah, it almost feels like a continuation of Friday, where we had the Four of Swords and sort of resting. The resting was so you can get to the initial stages of this work. Okay. Well, please feel free to leave some comments down below in the comment section. If you have some thoughts on these cards or you see something I don't, I'd love to hear from you. I do these readings every day through the month of May. And if you are interested in contacting me, you can reach me at alongadifferentpath@gmail.com. And that is it. Yeah, that's it for today. I hope that was helpful, and I will see you for tomorrow's reading. Thanks so much. Peace and strength.